Alrighty. Bobby Gaines coming live from Mount Misery, Patchogue, Connecticut. You know that bugs can outrun you, right? I would run faster if I didn't have a backpack with 7 bottles of water in it. Patchogue Forest. Pathway to my eventual misery and doom. Lex, you're making your first trip up Mount Misery with John and I. What do you think?
I'm miserable.
Just getting a shot of myself now to show how much I'm not sweating. This is wonderful.
There's so much rain. I should have backed out.
Mount Misery 2020, baby! Here we are. We don't know how far up the mountain we are, but there's some of the mountain there. Blue trees marking the path. They said it couldn't be done. They said we'd never find it. GPS said we'd definitely never find it. Just sweet, sweet misery. Misery is ever flowing. Another hike, another miserable experience. I'd say mission accomplished. I haven't been hiking in 2 years. When I was there, it was here. All right, here I am on Mount Misery summit. The highest point in any 441-foot area. I'm actually enjoying this a lot more since it's not like 90 degrees. Bobby Gaines live up here on top of Mount Misery, Patchogue State Forest, which we found in the car, and now we found it on foot. I mean, we can go that way, right? Or we can go this way.
You said Angela said yeah, so it's 10. Commiserate. Anna Karenina.
You really are not. You guys ready for some misery?
I'm miserable.
All right, that line was completely botched, but that's all right because everything here will be unscripted from this point forward. In fact, none of that was scripted either. This is Bobby Gaines, world-renowned mountain explorer, hiker extraordinaire, by which I mean I hike once every 2 years. You going camping here? I'm not going to go camping here. I just hike. I hike. I stay for a little while and then I leave before I remember that I hate nature. But for right now, I haven't remembered that. So we're going to have quite a time. Mount Misery hike, established in 2012. This is my 6th trip to this iconic landscape.
Still getting lost.
Still getting lost in my 3rd car, the 2nd one that I've ruined the undercarriage of now.
I'm pretty sure that's the same way we came last time, but whatever.
No, it is not. We came the other way where we only had to drive on a rock road for like a little bit. Not wherever the hell we just were. The misery was just palpable. Hey, I can finally see on my camera now. All right. More Mount Misery trip. Still unnamed video after this. All right. Back in Mount Misery. Actually, this isn't Mount Misery. We're still like in the...
It was actually a true story. I was thinking talking to Randy's house, you know, that guy we never met before.
Yeah.
Saki was terrified.
Of Randy?
Just because it was...
Oh, is it also down a dirt road?
It was this.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever, you know. She was terrified, and she was so scared. She's like, where are we going? I'm like, what are we talking about?
But then you saw Randy and everything got better because he's such a calming presence.
Yeah, and then there was this Toyota Yaris coming, approaching slowly, gonna kill Bob in the middle of the street.
Oh, there it is.
With the Jeep.
Hold on, with the right video effects, I can make it look like it's right on top of us.
Damn it.
You almost had it.
Let's try it again.
All right, go ahead.
Take 2.
Take 10. Yeah.
Mosquitoes.
Killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death by the Nile.
Oh, that's not part of nature.
It's the wild Nissan Altima.
Crikey, that's some good gas mileage.
Crikey, look at the fins on this guy.
We're laughing someone's in the car.
That's not a car. This is a car.
I think it is. We approximately follow the painted things that may or may not be consistent.
Smokey the Bear is thirsty. He's pointing at me. He's saying, only you. I like you too, boo. He's thick and rich and brown. I like it brown. God damn it, I like my bears brown. All right, Mount Misery Overlook.
What's your overlook on Mount Misery?
It's more like,
Or outlook.
overlook. This way.
Yes.
That's what it says.
That's nice standing water. Beautiful. As it ever was. That's actually not bad. Actually, I consider Misery Loves Company for the name of another one.
Two Misery.
Well, the last one only ended up being Commiserating because of the circumstances. If it didn't rain, it probably would have had a name like that.
I like Two Misery.
I like Two Mountain, but this is not the 2nd one. It's like the 6th one. What's that? Something involving the number 6 that would like
Mount 6.
Mount 6. Final destination 6.
Misery 6.
Misery 6. Oh, I've been miserable much more than 6 times. This is where it gets steep. So steep. So dangerous. You know, 10 years ago, I would have been fazed by this. Actually, no, 10 years ago, I was pretty good with it, but at some point, I would have been fazed by it. Not anymore.
I would have been at one time. Yeah.
One time.
But now I'm used to this kind of crap.
Oh, this crap is great.
But not lately.
No.
I'm just getting back to my form.
Hey, we all got our forms to get back to.
Overcoming foot injuries and vacation-itis.
Yeah, that's the only challenge. It's not distance. It's just, hey, don't worry, man. We're about halfway.
Halfway?
Yeah, about halfway. By which I mean I have no idea where we are relative.
Misery.
It's not like I don't have like a GPS on me to be like, you know, you have 100 feet to go or whatever. I have no idea. Ooh,
Like if it was my niece, I'd put it on my shoulders and carry her up.
you really would.
Bye, Saki. I love you.
Okay.
You confident?
Huh?
You confident?
Confident of going back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine.
Very confident.
Are you confident?
Very confident.
Am I confident?
What, you confident?
I'm
Is the
confident.
Cameraman confident?
The cameraman's very confident.
See, this is how I like to do things. I'm used to doing this on an empty stomach, not eating all that shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't eat before this. I haven't eaten. Yeah.
But not everyone is about that life. Because when you're in the hiking life,
Turn to the camera so we can see the Bob on your shirt. There you go. He's a team Bob.
we're in the hiking life. You know, it's not made for everyone, no matter what kind of person you think you are. It really makes a man or woman or anything out of you. You know?
Or anything.
So,
Or anything.
There's only one thing to do is to march forward and keep bobbing on. Let's go.
Yeah, you guys have memorized this route better than I have.
And I timed it last time. Trust John's.
Well, how long did it take last time?
Like 15, 16 minutes.
That's an arbitrary amount of time.
You know, we also didn't stop.
We gotta stop. It's part of the experience.
Directly to Frank, but then I saw her wearing jeans today. I don't think she knows what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. I told her.
Hey, I was gonna say, I didn't tell her about the event. John Lee framed the event however he framed it.
I said, wear something comfortable. We're walking.
And she wanted to do it.
That's
I feel bad she's going back.
the first time you met her. But that's all she wanted to do.
I feel like the distance that she's gonna spend walking back would have been about the same distance to get to the top.
Yeah, you're good.
Just like I remember this excellent view. View? Leaves? Oh yeah.
Give,
Not
take.
misery time. Hey-o. Hey-o. All right, here we are up on the mountain doing the thing. Oh, all right, on the trip again. Fresh water. I actually don't think I've aged that much in 10 years. Well, I could be wrong. Hey. All right, time to walk the plank. I do enjoy walking the freaking plank. It's pretty tiring. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the life right here. Oh, yeah. Misery continues right now. Taking it in. Last time at the mountain. Mount Misery finale. What a view it's going to be eventually. More coming up. I was going to say the bugs haven't been too bad this time, but right on cue. There they are bugging me. Hey, I see you, bug. See you good. I got to learn that John Lee mosquito clap. Blue marks the spot, so we're getting a little closer here. Yeah, looks a lot nicer without the rain. This might be one of the nicer weathered days I've done this. And now it gets steep, although not really. There you go. Ooh, brush. I do enjoy some good brush. Don't know how well this is going to show up on the camera, but we got a reading of about 4788 here on the Fitbit. Of course, that also includes some of the time I spent in Walmart this morning. Hey, more Mount Misery action coming up. Fun fact, these are actually the same shoes that I wore back on the original 2012 Mount Misery hike. It's almost like I planned this shit. Oh yeah. We're climbing up. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Who make this hike one you'll remember. Hey-o. Oh yeah. Just several more painful steps. It's gonna be great. Hey-o. Oh, it sure is a beautiful view. I remember there being more trees and less leaves. There we go.
The top of Mountain Misery.
Yeah, how much misery are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
I'm feeling number one. Ichiban.
So it's not really living up to its name then. You're feeling great.
It was quite.
This is good, but still.
Have you seen the downward trail? It is miserable.
Something that we get lost on every time.
We lost one. Member
I
of
blame
our
the
team.
rain.
All right. They said it was insurmountable. Somebody else who isn't even here might have really said it was insurmountable. But we are here against all odds. Mountain Misery 2022. The final time. The final time on camera anyway. Believe it or not, I do have a life outside of camera. I don't just, you know, live for you, 2 viewers or whatever it is on YouTube. We are here. Actually, I think I have done this pose before. I think in one of the videos I like walked down here and then somebody whose name I can't say said like, don't slip or something. But we are here. We've done it again. The Misery, the trilogy. Actually, no. It's like what's to be a sexology? Sexology? There's 6 of them.
Sexology and
Well, it's not quadrilogy because that's 4. I don't know. There's been a lot of videos, a lot of great times, a lot of bugs. Not so many bugs this time. But we are here. Any closing thoughts, John Lee?
Close.
Good closing thoughts. All right, we will see you in the next death-defying video. Bye-bye. Weight of a situation. I don't know. I thought that was like a cool little.
I know. You're capturing us in mid-conversation, mid-argument, some would say. My name is John Lee. I'm taking over this video, baby. #1 with a bullet. There's no one else in this video.
But like having
Just
it
Bob.
like so that it can work either way.
Oh.
The weight is over. Like, I don't know. I was trying to think of an idea.
There you go.
around that concept.
Stop walking in my purview.
People of Earth.
Bob's gonna splice this together.
I really might.
You know what? You should just blur.
B-roll. This is like C-roll.
Just blur Bob.